Hello everyone, my name is Dameon Russell. I'm one of the branch owners with ERS and ERS Life, Elite Realty Services, and ERS Life, our insurance company, the IMO. I want to take this opportunity to welcome our newest members to the company and to address, if I can, in a casual setting, some of our key leaders and my team members and key builders on my team. This is truly an unprecedented opportunity. If I were to tell you that this is the most powerful business opportunity I think ever introduced broadly on a broad scale, I'd be right in saying so. There is no other company like us. We look at our competitors, and any business opportunity, you look at your competition, you look at who else is out there in the market space that you're participating in, and the reality is there is no one. We have a very, very unique opportunity that we represent. Our mission statement, and don't mind if I look to my left periodically, I've got some notes here. I want to make sure that I do cover everything. As I said, this is just a casual address to my team and our newest members, and even some guests who are considering this opportunity. Our mission statement, I'll just read it directly. ERS offers a diverse, multifaceted blueprint combining real estate, mortgage, and insurance. We are in the business of creating wealth and establishing legacy. We define legacy as the accumulation of wealth through asset acquisition, debt reduction, and perpetual income generation. Now, that's a long way of saying that we teach and help people grow something, build something of substance to leave behind, a legacy. And that's what we're all about. The vehicle that we use to get everyone there, clients and members alike, is our 3x3 business model and business system. It's the ERS 3x3 model. Now, you just started with the company. Like I said, this is a fast starter welcome video, so I want at least the very end result of this first segment to be that you're fired up, that you know what to do. You push stop on the video when it ends, and you're ready. You know exactly what you need to do. I'm going to lay out some things very clearly that you need to do and you would want to do to truly launch your business right now, today. And it can be done very easily. The 3x3 opportunity is the real power behind the ERS system. So if you can learn the points, the attributes, the power points of the system, then you can relay and convey this opportunity to anyone. This is more of a warm market business, opportunity. I'm not when I came into this, I wasn't, a born salesman. Talking to people and knocking on doors and cold calling certainly was not my forte. I'm a systems guy, a marketing guy, behind the scenes. I build and understand the operating systems of businesses and what makes them flow efficiently and productively. That's what I do, as well as train. I do quite a bit of training in sales and productivity. In all sales, not just real estate, mortgage, or insurance, but just sales in general. But the 3x3 opportunity is something that you can learn very easily, and what we call in sales, I guess, they call it the elevator speech or your elevator pitch. Something that you have bottled inside in your mind where you can convey it in 30 to 40 seconds and really give someone a full blast of what it is that we do, what the opportunity entails, and how to flow with it, how to go with it, how to get started. All of that needs to be covered in that 30 to 40 seconds, and we have that. And I'm going to cover that today. I'm going to lay out, as I said, some very clear things that you can do to begin right away. As I said, I've got my notes here, so forgive me if I look away from the camera periodically to do that. Let's talk about the 3x3 opportunity. What does it mean, 3x3? Well, it's 3 business verticals: real estate, mortgage, and insurance. And it's a 3-part business model attached to that. That's the 3x3. The second 3 is the ABO system of ERS, our ABO system. And that's agent, builder, owner. So in a 3x3 system, first of all, we're trying to unify these three multi-trillion-dollar industries: real estate, mortgage, and insurance. Our internal mission is to unify. It's unification. We're trying to unify these three industries as is logical. I mean, you look at the auto industry. They don't. When you come on the lot to buy a car, they don't send you down the street to get the financing and then up the street to get the warranty or the servicing. It's all in-house. It's all there. So, take your model from the auto industry. They've been quite successful at doing that. And that's what we're doing. It's a one-stop shop approach. It's logical because we're all pursuing the same customer. The person that buys a house needs a loan to do so. And once they have that loan, that's a substantial debt. They need the ability to protect the asset and protect the debt, the long-term debt. And that's the insurance. So we offer all three: real estate, mortgage, and insurance. On the three-part business model, the ABO, the A stands for agent. We have licensing programs. You can get licensed. If you already have a license, you can come on board right away. There's no cost to join. We're not asking you to write a check. You just come on board. It's a real estate, mortgage, and insurance company. If you want to come here and not build a team, and you don't want to recruit a single soul, you don't have to. That's not mandated. There's nothing that stipulates it. But if you want to do that, and you'd be right in your mind to do so, we have the infrastructure and the support, of course, to do that. But the A is the agent. If you want to come here at ERS and you want to be a super successful agent, whether it's on the real estate side, the mortgage side, or the insurance side, you want to get a license and just live on your own production and build a business and build an income through your production as an agent in any one of those three verticals, this is the place to do it. We have the support, we have the training, we have the infrastructure, and we're going to help you be the best agent that it's possible for you to be in either one of those three categories. If you want to be a builder, if you do want to team build, if you've had team building experience, or if you just, at the minimum, you see the benefits of building a team and building a business and having your income not just be reliant upon your own production. I mean, what happens when you have a little bit of success and you want to take a vacation? You're not going to close any deals that month likely if you're getting started, or if you're a little bit down the road, you take a vacation, even if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, what are you going to produce that month? On the agent side, building is not for everybody. But on the agent side, please understand that when you stop working, your money stops. You keep earning money as long as you're out there, filling your pipeline, pounding the pavement, and doing the work. The moment you stop, the moment you take a break, your income either diminishes or ceases. On the builder side, you're building a team. You're earning a residual income. You're building a business to where if you stop producing, if you take a month off or two, your team keeps producing. Therefore, you're still earning income. You're building a business. You're building your office within our office, as we call it. And that's the builder. So we have an incredible revolutionary compensation plan that supports the building efforts, pays a profit share for your building efforts, and allows you to truly establish a team and start to build that legacy that I talked about a moment ago. The O, ABO. The O stands for owner. We have a very clear, distinct path to ownership, to branch ownership, territory control, new markets, expansion into new markets. We have a very clear path for everybody to get involved as an owner. And that's not years from now. It's something that you can come into relatively quickly. The barriers to entry are not high. Again, this is not a franchise. We're not asking you to write a check. If you are a successful team builder and you think that you can do so, you've got experience in real estate, mortgage, or insurance, you've got a license, and you have the ability to run a business, and you think you want to get into a new territory and expand with us as a business partner, then the O is for you in the ABO system. So again, it's the 3x3 system, real estate, mortgage, and insurance, and then the three-part business model: agent, builder, and owner. And by the way, to build a team with us, you do not have to have a broker's license. In fact, on the real estate and mortgage side, you don't even have to have a license. If you want to begin building a team that consists of licensees who will be conducting licensed activities, now you can't conduct those activities, but you can earn from those that do as a builder with a team that consists of producing licensees. I give the presentation from time to time in a couple of the branches that I work with. And I like to say that, I like to point out that there's real substance, obviously, to this opportunity. I mean, it's powerful. It's powerful. But the real substance in the ERS 3x3 system is not that one person can work in or be licensed in and work and produce in all three categories. Because you know what, you can. Our licensing, our structure as a company and a corporation, certainly you can do that. We invite you to come, and that's part of the system. You can do that. Frankly, it's a lot of work. We formerly, when I was with Century 21, we tried to institute a program where we had an in-house lender and we were training our real estate agents to do loans. Now, this was back in the day when you could do loans with just your DRE. You did not need the NMLS. In fact, there was no NMLS. So we started a program where we were having the in-house lender provide training and a licensing program, a certification program internally to have our real estate agents, or certain ones who wanted to participate, certified as loan officers so they could do their own loans. Don't mind saying I was very, very much in favor of the program because it makes sense. It makes sense to be able to have one person provide that service. It's convenience to the client, and as the licensee, you can make buckets of money. You can double your income if you can do both sides. What if you're a real estate agent, you double in the deal and you do the loan? Think about the income. Think about the income from that single transaction. The long-term, the ability to provide for your client long-term as they move beyond that purchase and into a refi for that home, and then another refi, or they pull money out and get an equity line, or whatever it might be. You're their loan officer as well as their real estate agent. So the program or the concept had merit. Certainly the concept had merit. The problem was, it was the workload. It's a lot of work. It's a different skill set. So a lot of the realtors they possess, and these were top producers. They had the skill sets to go out there and be a real estate agent. But being a loan officer is a different skill set. I know plenty of loan officers who would struggle to be real estate agents. It's a different type of servicing. It's just purely a different skill set. So it didn't work. The program, although I was very much in favor, I think it was a failure because it's just too much. So bring it back. The substance of the ERS opportunity is not that one person can go off and do all three. It's not that you can work in all three verticals. I think the real substance of the ERS opportunity is that you can earn in all three. Now, let me say that again. The substance of the ERS opportunity is not so much that one person can work in all three fields, in all three industries as a licensee. The real true substance of the ERS 3x3 opportunity is that one person can earn in all three. You can come, you can build a team, and you can earn in all three categories. And again, I can't say it enough. Each of these three, they're each multi-trillion-dollar industries. I mean, multi-trillion. $1 trillion. Saw a video recently. It was a graphic illustration of what $1 trillion looks like in $100 bills. It was staggering to conceive that it can cover that much land, that much landscape. It was covering a football field. It was larger than a jumbo jet, and there were pallets, and it still was coming. There was still more coming. So $1 trillion is a lot of money, and when you consider that the 3x3 opportunity here at ERS taps you into and gives you the ability to earn in all three of these multi-trillion-dollar industries, the reality is you cannot deny the power of that. Now, you attach that to our truly revolutionary compensation plan, and the reality is, as I said at the beginning of this segment, there is no one, and I mean no company, that is doing anything even remotely close to what we're doing here. There is no competition. Our only competition is the individual companies, the individual players in each of those three fields. And I think where we surpass them is the fact that we're unifying the three. That our founder, Robert Doe, has had the foresight to unify the three and understand that there's power in unification. There's power in consolidation. There's efficiency in it. There's added convenience and value-added serviceability and capability to the client with consolidation and unification. We're going to take on the world with this. We're going to blow Coldwell Banker out of the water, Keller Williams. I'm not joking. I'm not playing. That's what this is about. We're not in this to just be a small-time player. This model has that kind of power. It has that caliber. It's a big bullet. We can do this. And the fact that you decided to come on board, or that maybe you're thinking about it, hope you see it. This train is moving. It's easier to get on a train that's moving slowly out of the station than one that's heading full steam at you down the track. So it's about timing. It's about positioning yourself. So please understand that. To do this, you just want to commit that 3x3, the attributes and the structure, the main details of the 3x3 system to memory. If you can convey and relay that, then you can do this. So let me go back and give you just a little bit of strategy. As I said, this is a warm contact business opportunity. The training I do is CRM, or client relationship management, sales and productivity training and strategies and prospecting methodologies. What I want to stress to you is that this business should start with your WCL, your warm contact list. Your WCL, warm contact list. Does that make sense? Because what we're talking about is the people that you know. Your SOI, another acronym, your sphere of influence. These people are not just friends and family, not people you just see every day, co-workers and so forth. Your SOI truly is anyone that comes into contact or crosses your life path, where your paths cross, with consistency or some sort of regularity. Again, it does not have to be every day. It doesn't have to be every week. Just people you see with some sort of frequency and consistency. Could be your delivery person. Could be the clerk at the grocery store down the street from your house. It could be the teller at the bank you go to. It could be the police officer that you know. Could be other parents at your kids' schools. Could be your kids' teachers. Could be anyone that you talk to or see. Could be your neighbors for sure. But certainly it is friends and family. And these are the people you start with. And here's how you do it. You take your top 25. You go through, whether it's your phone book, your address book on your phone, or whatever it might be. Maybe you've got a database, a budding database already. You want to tap that. You want to add to it. You want to learn how to grow that database, beginning with your SOI. But what I have you do, what I like to have people do, is take all of these resources, compile a list of 100. Just 100 people, in no particular order, no particular prioritization, or any sort of organized fashion whatsoever. Just come up with 100 people. You might think, I don't know 100 people. I promise you, you probably do. You certainly know more people than you think you do. I've been doing this for a long time. That's always been the experience, is that people know more people than they think they know. So at least start and try to work through some resources like your phone book and address book, your email database, and see who you've got, and just get 100 names down. You don't have to know all of these people, but have 100 names to start with. Then you want to take that 100 names list and you want to whittle it down to 25, your top 25. Now, these people you should know. These people should absolutely be in your SOI. If it's not 25 friends and family members, then it should be 25 friends, family members, and SOI, or extended SOI, like I said, delivery persons, co-workers. Begin to understand your relationships, because this is a business of relationships. Understand that this is the core, it will be the core of your business, as we look to have you tap your warm market to introduce this wonderful, powerful opportunity to those people that you care about or know that you think may certainly benefit from being introduced to this opportunity. Start with them. Why not? Why are you going to go through the phone book and hand your business cards out at the mall or the store? Those are strangers. Don't start this business opportunity off by introducing the opportunity to total strangers. Start with the people that you know. Serves multiple purposes, a couple of which are, it's a warm contact. These are people you know. You can give them a call. You can say, hey, you know what, I want to introduce you to something. Or someone. Bring your team leader. if you don't feel you're ready to convey the opportunity on your own. But think about what the power is of starting with your warm market. And if they don't want the opportunity in terms of the business opportunity, certainly on the services side, whether it be real estate, mortgage, or insurance, particularly the insurance side, there are things that you can do to enrich and improve their lives from the service end of what we do. So think about that. Think about every person on your warm contact list as a possible prospect to be a partner of yours or a team member within this opportunity. But also think of them as a potential client, someone that you can provide a value-added service to within the ERS repertoire of services. So think about that, and that's how you should really approach every person. What do you say to them? Once you're there, you can discuss the 3x3 as I'm suggesting, but what you say to them, I can't tell you that. These people are your friends or people that you know how you contact them. Whether you're calling them to see what they're doing on a Friday, if they want to go catch a movie, or if they want to get together on a foursome on the golf course on Sunday, whatever it might be, how you pick up the phone and reach out to these people or text them or whatever. So the approach is on you. What we can provide you with is the support and even a mentor or a field trainer to go with you to introduce the opportunity correctly, accurately, or in good detail, so that people really get the gist of what we're doing here. So don't hesitate to ask your team leader to either be your field trainer or to provide one for you, or to get someone on the phone. But make it a warm approach is what I'm suggesting. Don't start with strangers. Don't start cold calling. Certainly you want to market and advertise. That's down the road. We all have, it's like an aura around us. We all have a warm contact market that we can tap. For some of us, it's a lot larger. For some people, it's a lot smaller, but we all have one. If you think you don't know anybody, then maybe sales is not your field. But the fact is, I think we all know people. We all know someone that we can turn to on a dime and say, hey, you know what? I've got something you've got to hear. And we do the orientations at many of our branches every week. Our corporate office, every Thursday, 7 p.m. You may have possibly attended the orientation. I don't suggest that the orientation be the first introduction of the opportunity to anyone. It's got to start with a person-to-person, face-to-face approach. Introduction to the opportunity. Sure, the objective might be to get them to come and really get the full scope of the opportunity from the orientation presentation, the business opportunity presentation. But that should not be the initial introduction to this system, to our company. It should come from you. It should be a direct approach to a warm contact. So think about that, consider that, and just always keep that in mind. Moving on, I want to talk to you about, talk to some of you part-timers. A lot of opportunities are not part-time friendly, meaning that if you've got a day job or you've got another gig, some things are not for you. This is not one of those things. This is certainly a part-time opportunity. First of all, real estate and mortgage really have always been good part-time opportunities. Ways to build a supplemental income and just have some added security as you continue to have your job, maintain your benefits, whatever it might be. There's always merit to having the stability of a salaried position of a job. What we're recommending and what I suggest is that you do hang on to that and approach this maybe initially from a part-time fashion. One, you're going to mitigate your risk and concerns up front. You're not just jumping off of a perceived cliff and thinking, well, I really got to do this. I really got to make this work. You should have some of that aggression, that aggressiveness. You want to have that approach, but the reality is, why build something to lean on that's not, where you're not absolutely positive? Because this is about confidence. I can tell you that this is the most powerful business opportunity you will ever come across. I can tell you that if you use our infrastructure, you avail yourselves of all the training, the systems, the offices, the true network, and the model itself, and you execute within the system, you will be successful. Let me say that again. If you follow the game plan, execute the model, avail yourself of all the resources that we offer, you will be successful. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but you will be successful. But I understand that initially, obviously people need income. You got to eat. So approach this. The approach for part-timers is a solid one. That's a solid practice. It's a good model. Build something and have a foundation and make sure it's a strong foundation before you stand upon it. I'm all for that. On the part-timers, maintain your benefits, maintain your salary, and then, not to mention the fact part-time, your job, your full-time job is a great resource and source for potential business partners, team members, and also, of course, clients. So, of course, keep your day job and don't feel that this is not a part-time friendly opportunity, because it absolutely is. We encourage part-time, looking at my notes, we encourage part-time recruits and prospects to come on board. I can just reiterate again, it's a sound, sensible practice to build something strong before you lean on it. And have that confidence that this is something that you can lean on. It's going to be more than a supplement, I promise you that. But take your time. Full time into this is maybe something for some folks you want to gradually move into with a particular pace in mind, and we can certainly support that. We do, and it's a great opportunity for part-time participants as well. So I just want to convey that, because a lot of people think they have to quit their day job, or should I quit my job? The answer is no. You do that at your own leisure, but this is an opportunity that will develop for you, and you're probably not going to be needing to or wanting to hang on to that job for a long period of time. So consider that. Again, there's no cost to join ERS. We have plenty of resources that are free. We have loads of free training for all three industries. We have licensing programs for all three industries. We offer you the ability to tap into our network and build your team in any one of our offices. I'm sure, or I hope you're familiar with that by now. I hope your sponsor has shared that portion of the opportunity with you. But really, I want to say welcome. There will be subsequent segments to this one, where we get maybe deeper into some prospecting methods and really how to launch your business and get this thing started and off to a great start with the highest likelihood of success for you. We have new programs coming in, so please do tune into subsequent segments. We have a training system coming in and get licensing program where people are paying their tuition for the licensing through our school or through our company, and then there's there's profit in that for you as you bring on people who want to get licensed. They pay their tuition, so it really does present a way in a sidelined binary system for you to come in and immediately begin to earn money with the ERS by recruiting and building and bringing in people who want to get their licenses. So look out for that. It's coming. That's pretty much all I got to get you started, but please tap into the system, plug in, as we always say, talk to your sponsor, your team leader, contact your branch owner, contact me, and really look to follow and execute the model. This is not a system where you need to come in and try to be creative and figure things out, and that's all been done for you. We've figured it out. And we offer you the opportunity to basically come in and take full advantage of our R&D time frame, if you will, and the things that we've worked out, the bugs that we've worked out, and just plug in to this thing seamlessly and fully, and begin to build your team and really get started. So again, Dameon Russell, it's been a pleasure welcoming you, and I do so wholeheartedly. I welcome you to the company. You're going to do big things with us here. We're all going to do this together, but keep in mind the mission and definitely plug in. It begins with tapping that list of warm contacts, and speaking to your sponsor about ways to then be able to begin to tap that, maybe even work that together, as I said, with a mentor or a field trainer. If you're not entirely comfortable with doing it on your own initially, we have that structure as well in place. So thank you, and until next time.